Howdy, y'all. My name's Jordan. Thanks for coming back over. Today I was going to talk about social judgment theory. Now, social judgment theory is described by the comparison of information to a set of current beliefs that one has. And typically, these attitudes will fall into three distinct parts. The first part would be the latitude of acceptance, something that you're willing and able to accept. The latitude of non commitment, so you're sort of on the fence about it, you neither accept nor reject it. And the latitude of rejection, which means try your luck elsewhere, definitely not. Now, one of the things is I've actually unknowingly used this social judgment theory in my professional career to help in some of my sales. Now, the social judgment theory it has a lot of real world applications for being a tool for important persuasive communication, but also everyday communication. Some of the important things, like getting paid, for instance, when I sold hot tubs, the way that I gauged people's price range for hot tubs and whether or not they were going to actually fall into that area, I approached this in a very similar way. It's important when you're choosing the right approach, if you want to make an upsell on someone, or if you don't want them to boomerang away from you because you misread their price range. So what I mean is basically if someone comes in, they're looking around and they're balking at a $7,000 price tag. You don't want to take them over to the $20,000 hot tub. You want to take them to either something that's cheaper or build value into the thing that they're balking at. And so in that very same way, you can say that they have that latitude, and you can kind of judge it based off of that. Now, my belief is that if you want someone to more or less abide by or align themselves with something closer to what you want to say, you got to offer information that they already accept, or something that they might accept. My tongue-in-cheek example of this, relating to my personal life, has to do with one of the most difficult things that you can ever do in a relationship, which is choosing what to eat for dinner. So there's a myriad of unacceptable choices that would fall into the rejection category. For instance, my wife hates McDonald's. Can't even suggest it. It'll ruin the whole night. And there are very few things in the latitude of acceptance, but they should be used as a last resort to maintain their effectiveness. In this case, things like Chick-fil-A and Whataburger. I know they're my go-tos, but you don't want to do that first. And then the largest category by a margin is I have to ascertain which of these restaurants or dinner choices would be acceptable based off of likes and dislikes. So basically every restaurant in San Antonio, or any kind of like food that we could make from shopping at the store, it all has to go through this, judgment process. And it's a fight every night. It's a battle. Now, it's not like a fight. It's definitely a struggle. But yeah, with the exponential difficulty of this proposition, one might say she's ego involved in dinner. But in conclusion, social judgment theory, it can affect us in many different areas of our lives. Some of which are more mundane, some of which are very important. And we can't forget the power of persuasive communication. And this highly objective theory really hits the nail on the head to understanding communication. And that's very important because understanding communication, and more specifically persuasion, will help bring the world closer and to working to a common goal. So whether you're solving world hunger or selling cars, or just trying to figure out what you want for dinner, persuasion and social judgment theory is going to be with you every step of the way. Thanks for watching, guys, and good night.